Good morning. It's a Friday. I've taken a vacation day today and I'm going to can up some butter beans. I discovered this week that we were down to 3 jars of butter beans, and luckily the farmer's market still had some. It was a little slim pickings in there, but I managed to scrape up about 6 pounds worth, and that should do us for the winter. So wanted to go ahead and get these done. We've got a nice cool morning. I'm going to hot pack these. We're going to be using the Ball Blue Book method. In this edition, it's on page 66, and it's basically just water and salt. If you want to add salt, I usually do. I don't mind a little salt in mine. We're going to wash the beans and pick through and get any bad ones out of these, and then I'm going to blanch them in boiling water for 3 minutes, and I'm going to do that out on my camp stove, since this thing doesn't like to do big pots of boiling water. So anyway, I'm going to get these washed and sorted, and when we are ready to start blanching them, we'll bring you back. Okay, I've got my pot up to a boil here. Got my beans all cleaned. That's a lot of beans. So, and I should have brought a spoon out here instead of trying to dump these. So hang on, let me put you on pause and I'll be right back. Alright, see if I can get these in here without dumping them all over the ground and without splashing myself. We're up to a good rolling boil. Okay, wind guard wants to pop off. That's nice. Slowly adding these to try to keep them splashing up on me. One. Okay. That's a lot of beans. Probably could have done just fine with 5 pounds. And a few others I don't want in there. But hey, extra 6 pounds. Not extra 6. Extra 1 pound. It's not going to hurt. Alright. Any little stragglers. Sorry if I'm blocking your view. There we go. Okay. All of them in there. I've got a few that are kind of floating in here. So one little one needs to come out. So, get that stirred up and bring you over here for a look. Okay, I'm gonna put the lid back on this, and we're gonna bring it back up to a boil and let it boil for 3 minutes. Alright. We started boiling. In fact, we were boiling over. Kind of made a mess on my deck, but that's okay. It's a good reason for doing it outside. So I'm kind of stirring this up, and we're going to let this go for 3 minutes. And my jars are ready. Got my lids ready in some hot water. Got some extra boiled water on the side to fill in the jars. And we're going to be canning up some butter beans here in a bit. Alright, we are ready to start jarring these up. I had a towel around here somewhere. Okay. So I'm going to put a ½ teaspoon of salt in both jars here. So you do not have to put the salt. I just prefer to put it in there. It's kind of pre-seasoned. I don't have to worry about it. So funnel. I am not going to use the water out of that I've just boiled these in. I would rather have fresh, clean water in there. I'm going to leave an inch of headspace. Let's start putting some water in. Sorry for reaching across the camera, but that's the way I had to set up. some more if we need to. Alright, let's do a little debubbling. I can see right now I'm going to need some more water in this one. Just a little bit. Now the reason why I go ahead and hot pack is to reduce the floating of the vegetables. I'm just going to go ahead, I'm getting that air out of there ahead of time, the extra air that's in the beans. Okay, debubble really good. To you again. Seeing little air pockets. Okay. Could probably go just a tad, smidge bit more water in each. Ooh. Okay. So we're gonna wipe our rim down with some, got a little vinegar on here. Wipe them both down. Got my lids over here to the side and some hot water. Finger tight. There we go. Alright. Point you up and we'll hold one of these up for you. Butter beans. We ought to have plenty for the winter. So into the canner over here, which I've had heating up. And we're going to get the rest of these done. See what we come up with. Alright, let's get you a side view. I've already put my salt in the jars. And it's going to be a little more difficult from the side for me. But, let's see. Guess I can move that one out of the way while I'm filling. Trying to get the beans just under here. Okay. Let's see which, yeah. Probably going to be a better shot from this angle than from above, I think. Alright, good enough. Okay, let's start adding our water. Let's debubble and see where we are. I can already see in this jar back here I'm going to have to add some in my towel. Hold on to this because it's rather warm. See one down in there. Where'd you go? I don't like the look of that one. Out you come. Alright, let's see. This one needs some more water to get us up to that inch head space. That one's pretty good. I'll probably do an overkill on the debubble, but it's not going to hurt anything. Alright, let's wipe our rims. I don't even know why I put my towel down. Okay. hard and tighten it. I can tell right now that I didn't do it right. Okay. And there we go. Now I got you zoomed in. Let me back up a little bit. There we are. Okay, and the canner over here. And I think I might have to pull out and do a double layer on these. So I'm going to get these finished up and get this canner going, and we will be back in just a bit. Alright, I do have to double stack in my canner, so what I'm doing to finish filling it up is I'm just doing some jars with water in them. And this is one of the reasons why I save my old lids like this, just a few of them, so I don't have to waste new lids in filling up my canner. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to use a perfectly good lid just because I'm having to pack some space in the canner to keep it, you know, to keep the jars from tipping over. So let's see, get one more in here. All right. Now that should keep everybody in place. I don't think I can go up any higher. So there we are. Next, let me grab my lid while we've got the camera on. Okay. And my battery's done, so I'm going to make this quick. You need to check your vent hole to make sure you can see daylight through it. If not, clean it out right quick, and I'm going to get the canner up and going. Okay, it's really bad when both your batteries die on you. I've bought a brand new battery, or it's supposed to be brand new. It's what I get for buying it on eBay. Won't stay charged more than 30 minutes. So, lesson learned on that one. Okay, I had to grease my lid a little bit. It'd been a while since I'd done that. I made sure that the vent was clear and free of any debris. I could see daylight through it. Tried to get my lid on as evenly, the gap as even as possible all the way around. Sometimes that can be a little bit of a trick on these All-American. So now I'm waiting for this to start getting a good vent of steam out the top, and then I'll start the timer for 10 minutes so it expels all the extra air out of there, and then we will put the weight on. I use 10 pounds of pressure here, go by 10 pounds here, 10 pound weight, and we'll get my gauge up to about 11 pounds. Please check your area for the processing pressure and time that you need. I'm going to be doing my pints for, I believe it's 40 minutes. I'm going to double check the book, and I'll let you know when we come back, when we start to take these out of the canner, and hopefully my camera battery will be charged by then. So I've got a steady stream of steam coming out of the vent there now. So I've started my timer for 10 minutes. And once we've reached the 10 minutes, I'm going to put the weight on. Alright, we're up to 11 pounds of pressure now. So I'm going to start my timer for 40 minutes. If I was doing quarts, I'd be doing 50 minutes. Alright, our 40 minutes are up. I'm going to let my canner come back down off pressure all the way to 0. That which took about 30 or 40 minutes, and then once it was 0, I removed the weight, and I kind of canted the lid off to the side here so this could kind of vent and acclimate a little bit for about 10 minutes. So now I'm going to take the lid off. And there we are. We have got butter beans. Let's see, back up in. That's probably one of the jars of water. There we go. Nice butter beans. So I'm going to get these all out of the canner and set up on a towel in my laundry room over here and see if they'll all seal. Okay, out of 6 pounds of butter beans, I ended up getting 11 pints and this one little half-pint jar. So I'm happy with the outcome on that. That'll keep us in butter beans throughout the winter. I'll put the recipe below. I mean, not that there's really a recipe, just processing time. Get however many pounds you want. Blanch them for 3 minutes in boiling water and hot pack them into hot jars and put them in the canner. Pints 40 minutes at 10 pounds of pressure, or whatever pressure is normal for your area. Quarts would be 50 minutes, as I said earlier. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below and I'll answer you as soon as I possibly can. Thank you for watching and happy canning.